Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session, let us discuss about the formation of image due to concave mirrors. See, actually, to form an image, an object should be there, and from that object, n number of rays will incident on the mirror. But to trace out the image, just two rays are sufficient to trace the image position where the image is formed. To trace out that, just two rays are sufficient. So for concave mirrors there are six different cases. Let us have a look. First case, when object at infinity, when the object at infinity, so where would be the image? So for that we are considering a concave mirror. This is a concave mirror, and we know that this is pole and this is the principal axis, this is the center of curvature, and this is the principal focus. So here we are saying that the object at infinity, that means object is far away from the mirror. So the rays, we will consider the parallel rays, the rays parallel to the principal axis. So these rays are parallel to principal axis. As the rays are parallel to principal axis, we have already seen in the ray rules. So after reflection, all the rays will pass through focus. All the rays will pass through focus. After reflection, all the rays which are parallel to principal axis will pass through the focus. So here the image will form. All the rays are meeting at one point now. So the image is formed here. And coming to the characteristics of the image is real image. See, whenever we are having a real image, definitely the image is inverted image. Real image, inverted image, and this is highly diminished. A point image is formed here now. So highly diminished image is formed, and it is formed at where the image is formed. It is formed at focus. Image is formed at focus. So these are the characteristics when the object is placed at infinity. Now, second case, when the object beyond C, when the object beyond C, when the object is at beyond C, see, let us see again a concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus, and object is beyond C. Now the object is beyond C. So two rays. See, actually n number of rays or many rays will come from the object. But to identify the position of the image, two rays are sufficient. So I am considering the first ray. First ray is parallel to principal axis. So the ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. And second ray, a ray which is passing through the center of curvature. A ray which is passing through the center of curvature will retrace its path. It is retracing its path. So the two reflected rays are meeting here. This is the first reflected ray and this is the second reflected ray. Two are meeting here. So the image is formed here. And coming to the characteristics of image, the image is real image. Real means definitely it will be a inverted image. Real image, inverted image, and it is smaller than this. So diminished image. Diminished image is formed, and the image is formed between C and F. What is C? Center of curvature and principal focus. The image is formed between center of curvature and principal focus. Now coming to the third case. When the object at C, that means center of curvature, when the object is at C. So concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus. Now the object is exactly at center of curvature. So two rays are sufficient now. A ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. And a ray which is passing through the focus, after reflection it will be parallel to principal axis. Yes, sir. So the image is formed at center of curvature. Here the image is formed at center of curvature. Where is the object? Object is at center of curvature, and image is also at center of curvature. And coming to the characteristics of image, here the image is real image, and it is inverted image. And see here, the image size is same as object. Image size is same as object, and it is formed at, where it is formed? Formed at C. The image is formed at C. And now let us see the fourth case. When object at when the object between C and F. Now the object is between C and F. Again, concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus. Now the object is between C and F, and two rays are sufficient now. A ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus, and a ray which is passing through the focus, after reflection it will be parallel to principal axis. So these two reflected rays, these are the two reflected rays, they meet here. So the image is formed beyond C. And coming to the characteristics of images, it is a real image and inverted image and enlarged image is formed here. Enlarged image. And where it formed? It is formed beyond C. Image is formed beyond C. So this is the fourth case. When the object is between C and F, the image is beyond C. Now coming to the fifth case. When object when the object at F. So again, concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus. Now the object is exactly at the principal focus. This is the principal focus and the object is at principal focus. Two rays are sufficient now. A ray parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. Yes, it is passing through the focus. And another ray, a ray which is touching the pole or which is incident on the pole, it will make an equal angle and it will reflect. Here, what will be the angle here? Here also it will make the same angle, theta. So if you observe the two rays, these two rays are diverging apart and they are not at all meeting apart. So actually where the image will be formed is, the image will form at an infinite distance. So here coming to the characteristics of image, image is real image and inverted image. And what is the size of the image here? Say actually as the rays are diverging apart, here the size of the image is highly enlarged image is formed, and image is formed at infinite distance or infinity. Image is formed at infinity. And next coming to the sixth case, when object between F and P, that means principal focus and pole, when the object is between principal focus and pole. So now let us see this, a concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus. Now the image is between F and P. Again two rays are sufficient, a ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus, and a ray which is passing through the or touching the pole, after reflection it will make equal angle and it will reflect back. So these two rays are also not touching each other, they are diverging. Yes, they are diverging apart. So what we have to do is, actually they won't meet, so we will extend them back. If you extend them back, the two rays will meet at a point. So this is the image, that is the image formed there. And now coming to the characteristics of image, here in this case, see actually rays are not really meeting, we extend the rays. If the rays really meet, that is a real image. Here the rays we are extended and these are imaginary rays. So the image formed here is virtual image. What is the image here? Virtual image. And whenever image is virtual, it will be erect image. Erect image is formed. And where the image is formed? Behind the mirror. Image is formed behind the mirror. And what is the size of the image here? Highly enlarged, very big. Highly enlarged image is formed, very big image is formed. See, this is the object, but if you see the image size, it is almost 3 times bigger than the object. Very big image is formed. Small object, big image. So when we will find the big image of the object, when the object is in front of the mirror or when it crosses the principal focus of a mirror, definitely the size of the image will be so big, and the image formed is virtual image. See, in all the cases we observe a real image forming. As the rays really meet, a real image is formed. But only in this 6th case we observe a virtual image.
Excuse me.
In all the cases a real image is formed and inverted image is formed. Only in this 6th case, when the object between F and P, that means in front of F, if it crossed F and close to the mirror, then the image will be virtual and it will be erect image. So these are the 6 cases of concave mirror. Now let us see the 2 cases of convex mirror also. And coming to this convex mirror, let us see the first case. Here first case, when object at infinity, when the object at infinity. So let us have a convex mirror. So this is a convex mirror and this is the principal axis, this is the pole, this is the focus, and this is the center of curvature. See, for convex mirror, a pole will be at the center only, but coming to the focus and center of curvature, they will be behind the mirror. And object at infinity, so the rays will consider are parallel rays which are parallel to principal axis. So these rays are parallel to principal axis. What will happen to these rays? As the convex mirror is a diverging mirror, all the rays will appear to diverge from the focus. Yes, like this. So the rays are appearing to diverge from the focus, like this. So where the image is formed at the focus only, and here the rays are not really meeting, they are diverging apart. So coming to the characteristics, a virtual image is formed. Virtual image is formed, and if it is virtual, definitely the image is erect image, and highly diminished image is formed. Highly diminished image is formed. And where this image is formed? It is formed at focus. Image is formed at focus. And coming to the second case here. Second case is when object is in front of a mirror. In front of mirror. That means it can be anywhere. Anywhere in front of the mirror. That means between this pole and anywhere of the mirror. So again, a convex mirror, principal axis, and this is the pole, this is the focus, this is the center of curvature. Now it is in front of the mirror. Okay, so two rays are required. So first ray parallel to principal axis. When a ray is parallel to principal axis, it appears to pass, or it appears to diverge from the focus. And coming to second ray, a ray which is passing through the pole, it will reflect with same angle. So see, actually these two rays are not meeting. So what we have to do is we have to extend this ray. So these two rays meet here. So the image is formed here. Okay, coming to the characteristics, a virtual image is formed. It is a virtual image, and it is erect image. Erect image, and coming to the size, a diminished image is formed. A diminished image is formed, and it is formed, the image is formed between pole and focus. Image is formed between pole and focus or principal focus. So these are the two cases for convex mirror. When the object is at infinity, image is at focus. When the object is in front of the mirror, the image is between pole and focus. In these two cases, the image formed is virtual image. So obviously it is a erect image, and in both cases we can observe highly diminished and diminished images. So these are the 6 cases in concave mirror and 2 cases for convex mirror. Formation of image due to concave and convex mirrors.